Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It is time. Well, we're here 1 year on from the Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes free-to-play journey that I embarked on for you out there to see what it's like. We started this account with the new level 85 free to play kind of journey, and it has been quite the journey, hasn't it? All of you that have been there through it, through thick and thin, let me know. I know some of you have caught us up halfway, some of you catching up this week, even that haven't even seen any of my videos. It's definitely worth going and having let's go and have a look. What we're going to start with this week, something different this week, because I want to round it all up together. We're going to go straight into Grand Arena right now and see what the final Grand Arena of the first year of free-to-play looks like. Okay, welcome everyone. Second week of Grand Arena here, 5v5. So no changes to defense, I don't think. I don't know if I changed this last time, but I did put Ben Kenobi in. I do have now the second Zeta on Drogon, so that should be fun for his basic, because his basic is also reliant on the leader being a tank. So that's kind of cool, and some odds and sods in there. So yeah, we're up against G-Strick this time, and they have a couple of Galactic Legends, 6 million galactic power. Clearly had the account a while, because we've got the likes of Darth Bane, Taron Malicos, and Malgus, Queen Amidala. Any other conquest? There's 4. Any more? Well, there's 4 conquest characters there. Oh, Maul is there as well. Commander Ahsoka. Probably legit as well, considering these are legit, because there's no bundles for these ones. So, like I say, had the account a while. So, yeah, quite a few conquest characters. So this could be interesting. Let's go and have a look at the state of play. So there's one person on the thing without data, which is not our opponent. We have data on our opponent. So we've got almost 2 times to 3 times the GP of us. They got 21 Omicrons. So as you can see, Malgus has 3 of those, and Bane has 1 as well. Mods, we have a better top 25 mod score. We have more top 25 speed. 20 plus speed is close. They have loads of 15 plus. Yeah, a bunch of Starkiller there with his Omicrons. We'll look at these ships here as well. No Endurance, no Executrix even. All that work, but no Galactic Legend ships. Alright, and so I had a quick scout out of what this person's like, what they've done. They've been in Carbonite for ages. They sometimes don't play at all for a week, but when they do join the Grand Arena, they do seem to play more often than not. But they've been coming up against opponents who don't play or going at 10 banners as well. And they've got quite a few where they've only done like 600 something banners. So I think if we clear them and put them under pressure, although I think like 600 was potentially in their Carbonite days, because they've also only been moved up to Bronzium recently, which for an account as old as this is crazy. So I've had a look at what kind of counters we're going to be up against here as well. So we've got a tough Malgus team here with Antrea there as well. And down here we've got General Skywalker and a Finn Zori team. Okay, so there is definitely going to be, yeah, it's going to be tough. We have literally one backup team, which, strangely enough, is going to be Qui-Gon. So yeah, I think I've had to do this in a way that isn't the way I want to have to run things, but with what we've got, we're very limited on our counters. And even I'm going to start with this because this counter is far from being close to 100%. It's like 60-70%. So the only advantage I've got is we are a lot faster than this guy. Revan, he's got the speed on Revan, so Revan's going to get turns. But I had a look at some of the other mods and stuff he's thrown on some of the other characters. It's not the best, and I did a remod this week on both my accounts as well, so we should be pretty good. I mean, we've got 342 there. Starkiller's, you know, not too bad either. Palpatine, we're doing okay, and we are going to get bonus turn meter from stuff. So that being said, let's go in. I'm going to try and take on this Malgus first, but this is going to be a real tough round. So let's see what we can do. Okay. Got shotgun stuff on them. We're not going to get stuns off, but we want to get rid of the taunt. We want to get Basti gone. Starkiller, need you to do work here, buddy. Come on. Can I get Basti down? Well, I think I want to save that. So let's go with this. Nice counter, we like that. Let's get some more shock. Can't do stuns. Can inflict vulnerable. Okay, that's Basti gone. Let's try and get. What's going to go for Malak? I'm thinking Talon. Okay, we've got Talon gone. Now for Malak. Almost at Unleashed. Stay alive. Now. There we go. Right, okay. This should wipe out Revan and Malak, hopefully. There we go. That just leaves Malgus. I think we've got this. Let's keep going here. Let's get some health steal. Just need to keep hitting, and we get all the assists because we're not striking Revan. Starkiller with the big hits. And let's get some health steal again. Let's keep this going. Doesn't really make too much difference there. We have damage immunity there. Get rid of the debuffs, get invulnerable off. Invulnerable? Vulnerable. Not making him invulnerable, that would be horrible. Almost there. Yeah, it's better to just do the basic there. Basic again. Got it. Right. 73 balance for that one. Nice. There we go. Attack number 1 is in the books. So, attack number 1 is done. This is also a rather interesting matchup. Apparently, troopers can beat this. I'm less worried about the bottom because I think everything else can handle it. We need to make sure. Like I say, I can't remember. I don't know kits very well. Anything that's stopping turn meter. Yeah, see, I'm not sure that's a good idea because we're gonna be. I mean, this like I checked this team. Like we're gonna be super fast against this team. I don't think they're gaining. They haven't got Talon, which would normally be the thing that's going to get you Turb Eater. So I think this is fine. It's going to hurt with all the out of turn attacks that we're going to do. But I think it's going to be fine. Yeah, so that's counter, that's fine. No, that was its turn. So we're giving him turns, which I don't. Because that means we're not ramping. Come on. Probably should have marked someone else on this. We're not getting the turns. We need the turns. Come on. Okay, there. We're now off. We don't have the days on that yet. Don't want to do the AoE because I don't want Savage going. Losing Dark Trooper is not what we want. I would like to try and get something defeated here, and then I'm going to take in Qui-Gon, but I don't think it's going to happen. This is going to be a job for the Qui-Gon and the Poncho Bros. That was the one that was definitely, I think, yeah, questionable. So, Ahsoka or Yoda, I always never know which one to take in this. Ahsoka gets to assist every time. Let's go with Ahsoka. I think this can be done. I'm not going to use the AoE. So let's save the AoE for when we if Qui-Gon goes down. Get rid of that taunt. Not worried yet. Because all the time that Qui-Gon stays alive as well is good for us. It just means we're doing more damage each time. Okay, taunt back up. We have days over on Master Qui-Gon right now, that's fine. It's going to take a reasonably big hit to get rid of Savage here. Okay, yep, come on. Just hit. Ooh, I didn't know you could do that. That's a problem as well, the fact they targeted Anakin of all of them. Could have gone for anyone else and I would have been happy. That was not what we wanted. Okay. don't... There's no way I'm getting through this now. None of my other teams can do this. I can't take my tray as worse. We will submit that though. So we've got one taken. So we're gonna have to try and take out the bottom wall and rely on our opponent not fighting once again. But apparently this is a counter. I don't know, but we'll take it. So it's fine. Get a bunch of plague off here. Come on, where's all the plague? Come on. What's going on? Like, this is supposed to be a counter, and it's not working at all. Okay then. I'm so confused by that. I don't like that it's like when it shows you counters on the website and then it just doesn't work. It's like, why? What's going on? Someone. And you know what? I'll hold my hands up and say, yep, probably because I don't understand all the kits and why they counters. I've done this battle before, and I don't like it. Bring more for the funsies here. Because what happens with this is you can only end up isolating Gaz. And then he takes a knee and he gets rid of the isolate, so it doesn't stay on him for enough. Now what I really need is an annihilate timing that comes into play when he has a knee he takes a knee, and I can get one of the clone troopers out. But every time he gets back up, he ramps stronger. It gets stronger. Well, there's an annihilate, so we've got one, and we've not procced the sacrifice. So, okay, this isn't the worse, but we've already lost Nihilus, which is kind of annoying. And you see here is where it gets really difficult because Gaz is powered up. Yeah, that's what I thought. So we're just gonna see if we can beat one more zone, and that's probably gonna be it. And it's strange, these people that, I mean, the only reason they're down in such a low Grand Arena is because they just don't play a lot of the time. And like I say, I was looking at the things, this person will probably play later. There's only 3 hours left, they're not played yet, so I mean, fingers crossed maybe they don't play. But I think the likelihood of this opponent is they're just someone who potentially waits to the last minute to do their Grand Arena. So we'll see. There's nothing else I can do here, so I hope that is enough. And we'll see the results at the start of round 2. Okay, here we go, round number 2. So round 1 was a win. Our opponent did not come in and play, I believe it was. I think, let's see, yep, they didn't bother attacking at all. So that was good for us. So we're on to round number 2 here against Glafira, who has some Negotiator going on, no bad match, and some Jedi Master Luke. Same old story kind of going on here. We've got some Galactic Legends, 6 million galactic power, some conquests. Maul is there, conquest character. I think we've got some. Any other conquest? Can't see much else. Wampa, no Omicron. Sidious with that Omicron. Ventress with that Omicron. So if we have a look at the stats from the website, yet they have 3 Grand Arena Omicrons, which I think is going to be Ventress's. Ventress Omicron, Sherpa Omicron. What's the Nebis? Is this a Grand Prix War? No, that's Territory War. There's another one somewhere. Anyway. So yeah, so gonna be a tough matchup. What we got with the speed stuff going on. We're crushing them on speed. They have no 25 plus speed mods. Wow, it's 6 million galactic power, not good. We absolutely crushed them on the speed front. They are someone who does play. They have they seem to lose on banners for some reason. So ships, let's have a look, see. Yeah, nothing I'm worried about on ships. So they have been and attacked us already. 1034 is the bar to beat. Now, what I've got here, it is a bit of a tough defense. I don't know if this is going to be possible. At least the one highlight here is Jedi Master Luke is not Relic 9, which is a big boon. If you do, mine is on my main account. Get your Jedi Master Luke to Relic 9, trust me. The protection is amazing. So this is going to be tough to beat. I mean, the Relic levels are high. We've got Sith Eternal up here, so at least we know from previous trials that Starkiller can take this on. So I've currently got Starkiller pinned to take on that. I kind of want to take this bottom one out because apparently from his previous Grand Arenas, Bosk is in the back, and if that's the case, that's good for us. However, we do need to go perfect here because they have not dropped a battle. So yeah, so we... Oh, no, right. I lied to you all. I'm sorry, I had not checked. I'd thought by the ban account. They have 1034. I mean, it's 61.8 on average. So, I mean, we need to do well. Okay, so they did drop on. Really? How do you... That's just a kind of thrown together team. Don't know how you lose on that. Especially with this roster. Okay, so... Wow, okay. Interesting. I don't know. So, I was having a look at this. I believe Traya might be able to take this on. Because she still gets her Omicron. Because it's Dark Side Galactic Legends. The only one I've just thought I've not checked is Savage. His has no... Right, so we can get 2 Omicrons up and running with this. So... Yeah. It's the only team I've got that probably has a chance of taking this on. And I think the Grand Arena hinges on this battle alone. And so if it doesn't work, then there's nothing we can really do. Would be nice to have Talon's Omicron, but we don't have it. you know, we kind of know we're going to be modded so much better than them. So we're going in and we're having a go here. Luke's going to go first. Did a lot less damage than I thought was going to happen. Okay, let's grab Merciless up. Let's throw the dots over there. Try and get some ability block on some of these. Nice, nice, nice. More dots. Okay. Did you have to get the stun on Treya? That's kind of annoying. Increase those. Didn't increase the cooldowns. We don't have Isolate. We need to get round again. Come on. Ability block on JML. Yeah, this isn't looking good. We're getting stunned and everything. Luke's about to go. Do get an Isolate, which is nice. Okay. We're kind of a little bit stuck here, trying to get an Annihilate off on some of these, but like I say, this was always going to be the case. I'm kind of throwing mud at the wall here and seeing what sticks. Let's do that. Can we get anything there? We can't. We must be close. Ooh, can we get? Oh, we can't get Hermit Yoda. Okay, so we have an Annihilate. I'm going to use that on Jedi Knight Luke because he is the biggest concern for me. This isn't going as terribly as I thought. Can we get Hoded out? Oh, okay, Savior came in there. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yoda? Gone. Okay. We've got 2 out. Okay. Let's use that on Talon. Okay, and we've got Revan out. Right, okay. This is interesting. Okay, now we just pound on Luke here. Okay, we can get an Annihilate. It's not going to work on Luke because it doesn't work on Galactic Legends, so we take Hermit Yoda with that. This is huge if this works, if we can get Luke down now. You know, he can increase the cooldowns and everything all he kind of wants now. I think Annihilate does just extra damage, doesn't it, versus Galactic Legends? He is regaining a lot of health for this, though, which is a problem. So this might time out. So we really need to try and get some more damage through quicker. Got 1:20 left. Keep ability blocking. Keep throwing the damage out. Get the cooldowns decreased. I'm hoping to get an Annihilate. Increased our cooldowns there with his first special. Yeah, so I was saying I'm hoping to get an Annihilate to get increased damage on him. There we go. Can we do a bunch? Not as much as I thought. Ooh, shit. I probably. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Not enough. Come on, come on. "30 seconds. We are getting through the health. We're getting through it. Come on. Double hit from Vader. Good. Big hit. Let's go. Come on. Almost there. Come on. Yeah, that's what we want. Wow. Didn't lose a unit. Taking on Jedi Master Luke there. Wow. That's a big win. My heart is going there. Wow. Okay. Cool. Okay. That's one difficult battle. As I said, that was probably the linchpin of this Grand Arena, I think. There's other battles here that are going to mean a lot as well. Now, I'm not sure here whether to use my Qui-Gon team versus this or against the Padme. Just because of the high relic levels, I kind of feel like this just has Sith synergy, and that's it. Whereas I kind of feel like, do I want to use... whether I want to take this on like this. We can throw this Omicron on. I think this may be the better way to go with it. So let's try and... I want to get Anakin gone ASAP just because he hits. His damage is so hard. Nice. Okay, Anakin's gone. Good. That makes me worry less. Padme, I think you're going to be next. We lost Qui-Gon, that's fine. We're about to just wreck everyone else on this team. It's a shame that they went hard for Qui-Gon there, but it is what it is. 61 there, okay. So. And as I said at the start, I wanted to see... Okay, Bossk is in the back there. So we have a couple of options here. Let's sign a Django. So this is a candidate for my Veers team. This, and I've got CLS and I've got Night Sisters. So our next port of call here pretty much has to be Starkiller to take on Sith Eternal. So let's go with this one next. Because there's no other team that takes this on, so we have to kind of do this first. Just get rid of all those buffs off you. Nice. And we're going to get our own buffs. Do we stun anything in this? Kind of. Some Held Steel. Can't get off Malak, so let's just hit him. Hit Malak again. Probably could have changed targets there, but that's fine. Starkiller's almost ready. Gonna get some more shock out on the field. Fine, you want to change the link, that's fine. Nice. Yep, we're going to lose Kenobi, okay, but Star Destroyer is going to come down now. Oh, what a big hit! I wiped out 4 of them. Love that. And now we can go in with Starkiller here. It's gone too early. Can we hit him enough? Maybe we can. We might just do this. Come on, stay. Yes, okay. Not a great set of banners, but it is a win on 1 round. Okay. We did do it. Right. So, we have CLS to take on either of these. Let's have a look at some speed. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to try this here. We're going to stun Palpatine. Get that out of the way. Going to go in on Vader. Try and stop him taking a turn. And he gets blinded. Nice. Vader's gone. And then let's stun. Yes, stun there. I don't really want to get isolated by you. I'm going to avoid the counters from Dooku as much as we can.
We're certainly lucky that you are.
This is going to hit a counter from Dooku, isn't it? Yeah. It is what it is, though. Can live with that. Another stun on Traya. Can we get Thrawn gone? Thrawn gone. Good. This is going well. What can we do with this? We've gone stun Dooku. And finish him off. Cool. 62 banners for that one there. Okay. We're looking okay right now. Do I want Scout Troop in on this potentially? Question is, what's the speed and who's going first? 203, 228, 244, fairly fast Boba. 244 is the highest right now. Oops. So Gideon goes first before that. Okay, that's fine. Good. We should be going before them. So now I might revert to the old way here because I used to like putting marked on Veers, because then he would be called to assist when Piet does it, and which then calls another assist. So let's go with this. Yeah. Focus. We need to get someone. We need to get a hit here, get someone out, because that increases our turn meter. Big AoE, it's fine. Okay, we've almost got Boba off one of his things. Okay, that gives us a bunch of turn meter, good. We don't have the Zeta for days. Okay, Boba's gone. Good. Ramping now, we're ramping. Okay. Greedo's pretty flimsy. So let's get the turn meter from killing Greedo. Good. Some ability blocks. Going on Jango. Normally trying to get Bosk out first, but I think with how much turn meter we're getting right now, we can leave Bosk right now. Seems fine, because he's not going to get a turn and make us taunt on him, and we're just going faster than everyone else and able to focus down all the other bodies around him. Here we go. Gonna even remove some more turn meter from him. We get a perfect score, 65 banners. There we go. It's nice. Alright, so we just have ships left. No, not our Chimera. We don't want our Chimera in this. We want our Negotiator. So we win this, we win. So, it all comes down to this. Can we get debuff on Houndstooth? We cannot. But they stealth anyway, so you know what? I'm fine with that. Big hits on Houndstooth, please. Some ability blocks would be nice here. Yes. More AoEs as well. One of the Geos is down. Good. This is good. Plo Koon. Right, in you come. Gonna increase turn meter for everyone. Gonna hit the Houndstooth and take it out. And there we go. And there we go. No reinforcements to them. That is 73 banners for that one. Absolutely fantastic. And that should mean, yeah, we have won the round there. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. We went perfect on every battle. Not perfect runners, but we only had one battle on each. And we get the win. 2 for 2 so far on this week's Rand Arena. So we'll see you in round 3 and what our third round opponent holds for us. Alrighty, here we go, round 3. So yes, round 2 was an absolutely glorious win there, absolutely fantastic. So yeah, we're 2 for 2 going into round 3. So our opponent, Dark Malgus, an interesting opponent to say the least. So they are got here Supreme Leader, Malevolence, cool. So the One Galactic Legend, this might be a bit of a fairer matchup potentially. They have Darth Malgus already, so they've had the account a while. I think there's a bit of Aphra there as well. Okay. Type pilots. So they got First Order stuff. They have a Traya, but no Omicron there. Interesting. Yeah, they got all the ships. Cool. Finalizer, of course. They've got some Negotiator going on. What's their Galactic Republic fleet like? It's okay. Marauder is not up and running. So, what are they rocking? 5 million galactic power, 7 Grand Arena Omicrons. We've seen that 2 of them are on Malgus and 3 of them are on Aphra, so that's 5. 1 on TIE Pilot, and another one somewhere else. Anyway, their modding is not great. So yeah, I think we just outdo them. So the interesting thing, I was having a look at their previous, well, I was trying to look at their previous Grand Arena records, and they've got like nothing. There is no data all the way back to season 60, so they have not played in a long time. So it looks like they might have just come back to the game potentially. So I have no idea what they would normally set, but I have taken a look quickly just to get us going. So yeah, the interesting thing here, I was having a look at this. This Traya has no mods. I didn't look at anything else, but okay, yeah. So yeah, they have not. They've not got the mods on that Traya team, for example. Up here. That's not bad. 104 extra is not bad. So obviously, yeah, as you can see, they've attacked us, 1,067 banners, so they've done well on attack. I think they've saved their good squads for attack. So we just need to do better right now. So what I'm gonna go in here with is the good old Night Sisters. They are a great General Grievous counter. So we're gonna crack on into this battle here. And yeah, this is always my go-to, either this or Wampa. works a treat on Grievous and his droid friends. Come on, keep it going. We just keep the plague coming in. The plague just, there you go, see, the plague just starts killing off units. Yeah, let's go in on Droideka. Got a stun, that's good. Some taunt back. Yeah, B2 is about to go down, there it goes. Oh, and Grievous is gone. Yeah, it's just that good, so we just have to work through the turn meter here. When it comes around again, come on. I haven't got the first special there with Ventress dispels what you call it, buffs. So the first special on Ventress is very useful. Here we go. So yeah, so like now's where we have I saved the first special for this to do that. There we go. It's doing a lot of dodging, which I don't like. So let's get a mass assist in here. Come on. Need to lock this down. Okay. And there we go. Cool. 74 banners for that one. Nice, nice, nice. So we've got that one. This one can be a little tricky, I think, depending on the speed. But I think on this one we are able to just take in our Imperial Troopers and run rings around them with turn meter. Ooh, you're faster than expected. Ooh, oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. We might have just lost this Grand Arena. What the hell happened there? Okay. That was not part of the plan. I think I just missed the Grand Arena there. Oh dear, oh dear. Ooh. That's a problem. I think I'll take 3 of these here into this battle. See if we can get Phasma out. Yeah, we didn't go first, which caused us a real problem. I don't know if I can claw this back. Yes. I'm not sure I can claw this back at all. Well, we're gonna have to try. Huh? Yeah, get some health back like that. Good, good, good. It's not good. We're 20-something banners under right now. Okay, that's not a worry. This thing does not worry me here. I can go with minimized Traya team. We can take Traya on Traya here. We have the Omicrons to just completely... you know what, Scion? You're going to be really annoying, so let's get rid of you. Not get rid of you, but stop you from gaining turn meter and stuff. Focus down there, Traya, with our boys. We're gonna then use our Annihilate on their Nihilus, is the plan. Yeah, the increased up and down. So come on, come on. Who's there? Does Splash get a turn and knock out Traya? Yes, he can. Good. Let's go here. Get the Marauder out. We annihilate their Nihilus. This leaves Scion. Okay. This is all fine. They have no Omicrons. They don't have Savage on this team, so was not particularly worried about this battle at all. Okay. 67. You see, yeah, we just can't get enough banners. Now, the problem is I can't get this activated outside of 3v3 by just running those three. So it can't undersize my Starkiller squad. Yeah, we need an average of 73 banners. Ooh. I didn't check, but I'm pretty sure they didn't drop one. No, I don't think so. I would have been surprised if they did. 1067 is good. We could try the smaller CLS team. Sure, yeah. So the problem, put myself in a very awkward situation now with not getting that Imperial Troopers attack off on Phasma. So it's supposed to be a high percentage counter, but I guess I didn't have enough speed to go first. We do need an upgrade soon, so hopefully I can get that done in the not too distant future. So we've sorted that layer.
My goodness.
Okay. 65. I mean, I guess makes a little bit of a difference because it kind of makes up for taking a full team in. It says I need 78 banners. No, I know Negotiator can beat this. Whether my Negotiator can currently beat it is the question. I can't afford to unsize this battle. So I'm going to have to... the geos are really annoying, so I kind of have to take this as it is. I could do with a 65 banner score here to just solidify what I can do on the fleets. Okay, we got the 65. So that means, let's have a look-see. Yeah, no. We have to we can't do it. We have to get 91 banners on this. That's not gonna happen, is it? I don't think. Bit the right way around. Well, I know I can get 75 banners. Can't get 91. Who knows? Might be able to get a little bit more. Oh, nice. You put that over on there. That's good. Some profitability on that. We still have our unending loyalty up on Anakin, which is good. Go with this. Get some protection back on Anakin. Yeah, man. Interesting. We'll throw that on there. Then we'll ability block all this. Stops the TIE Silencer getting its missiles off. Good. Some protection back. When we finish it off, which is going to give us 71. Yep. Damn it. Yeah. Yeah, I can't remember what the Omicron does, but I think it looks like his Kylo Ren was... Oh, no, not that one. Let's have a look at this. How well did he mod his Kylo? Not bad, 242. So that's, I think that's better than what I had. So and then he goes with the first special and gets text return meter. So yes, unfortunately, that is that. But you know, 2 wins and 1. You know, we're doing okay in Bronzium. We're hanging in there. We went up to Bronzium 4 this week's rounds. So yeah, we're sticking in there. And you know, I really can't wait to get Leia, because I think Leia is going to be a real punishment for a lot of these players. They have things like you know, Supreme Leader and other things. But not going to see many layers, I don't think. So yeah, this is going to be really interesting. So there we go. Unfortunately, it was a loss in the final round. But I'll see you back in the main video in just a second. So there you have it, ladies and gents. It wasn't the worst, or wasn't the best, but you know, we went in. I think we did all right. First week could have gone a lot better, but as it stands, you know, that meant we, you know, won 2, lost 1 in our final week. 1, 2, lost 1 in. So you know, we didn't win more than 50%, and unfortunately, that did mean we did get demoted straight back down to Carbonite, which was I was really disappointed when that notification come through at the end of the you know, the 5v5 season, because I didn't think we were that bad. We were still in Carbonite 4, I believe. So I think, I mean, I've noticed there has definitely been some squashing of the divisions. I've noticed on my main accounts and stuff, you know, they've definitely squashed people in more to certain things. So, you know, yeah, it would be nice. They need to do something with it. But anyway, we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about the season, you know, the year. So I was going to say season. Well, it's been a fun season, I guess you could call it. So it all started, like I say, about a year ago. I was just getting up. My first video went up on the 21st of June. Now, I think that's obviously a week from now, but that was because I think I reviewed like the first 2 weeks. Anyway, we're at 52 weeks here. So yeah, this is about time when I actually started. Day 1, I think, would have been around about now, and then the video came out, you know, a week later. So, what did we finish up this year with? I was looking at some stuff. We finished up the year with doing one more relic character, and that relic character was our fun from The Empire Strikes Back, 3PO and Chewie. It is Relic 7. So that is all of the Relic 7s for Galactic Legend Leia done and dusted. So we're on to Relic 5s and below now, which is going to be a lot easier. You know, at this point, half the work is done officially on the thing, but considering the cost of the Relic 7s, way more than half the work has been done for this Galactic Legend here. Let's go and have a look-see over here at the I've reshuffled this, as you probably saw. So yeah, those first two lines are finished. Lando is working his way up next because he's already at 7-star. Just had a raid come in. I'm 3 purchases away of Mark II raid currency for Leia, Rebel Officer Leia there. So that's great. Voosh is the only one left to farm with normal energy, so that's good as well. And then I did do some work. I stopped doing signal data and just spent a little bit of time doing some shards for Cholo. But I am now going to move back to doing signal data, I think, ready for Lando. Actually, no, I've got some time. No, I think I need to get Cholo's shards kind of done. So yeah, we're so close. Everyone else is done. Relic 3 is a 7-star and ready to go. Chirp has already got a bunch of gear on him. So what we're thinking, 1 more month, 4 weeks tops maybe. And I'm going to talk about, you know, the kind of pace that this account has been on for the year with all the relics and stuff that we've been doing. With regards to farms, Wampa is 6-star now. It's cool as well. I can't remember, I don't think it was this week. Thank you. I'm trying to talk here. Thank you, Wampa. I will pet you later. I put the Zeta on Cornered Beast, and I rejigged my kind of order of what I was going to get in Omicrons. So I'm going to get the Cornered Beast Omicron next, to try and get Wampa. I'm going to try working on Wampa as that kind of solo unit for Grand Arena, and then it'll be Juhani, as you can see here, as the next Omicron after that. Poggle to get some Geos, Hera. So I'm going to work on a couple of territory war things here to help the guild along, and then we're going to move back into a Grand Arena Omicron. It's not the best, the most important Omicron, but we will get Starkiller's final Omicron to get him fully powered up there. And yeah, if we have a look at the Zetas, so what we do, I finished off Drogon Zeta, I did R2 Zeta, I did the Wampa Zeta, so yeah, that was 3 Zetas. So obviously I went down a bit because I know I've got time before I get Leia to get 120 Zetas back up. So Jango Kenobi Sorozu is going to be the next one. Got Bosk here, going to be throwing on the Hunt, I think it is there. I can't remember which one it is there. 5s needs both of them as well, and Rex, and then Pieta as well. So we're going to be working through these. Juhani will need her Zeta as well, so she may have to come up the order depending on how soon I get to the Omicron of her. So we'll see on that. And yeah, I've put Grievous here to remind me to farm him in the fleet. But I've not seen so rare. He's not appeared once for me yet since I've put him on here, which has been a good week probably. Yeah, and we're doing ships. So that's it. That's it for what we're farming. So if we go and have a look now, and kind of have, I'm going to try and run through this pretty quickly, because it's so much to get through. The list I've got here on my Excel spreadsheet of all the kind of milestones and markers that I've hit is crazy. We weren't the fastest to level 85. It can be done in about 2 weeks. I took 5 weeks because I definitely got stuck behind some tasks and whatever, some challenges, on the quest bit here. So yeah, so you do need some stuff there. Anyway, you know, we started off strong. We had things like 7-star Phoenix, such as Ezra and Kanan first, and Hera, and then we moved into some things like Snips and Mace, Moff Gideon, and then Chopper as well. Rex was 7-star by week 6, which was great. Vader, Zeb, General Kenobi, Geo Soldier, Palp and Thrawn journeys were completed. We got top 50 in fleet by week 6, which was crazy, and we went in our like first Grand Arena, I think it was. First couple of weeks we came first. We went 3-3 in a Grand Arena, and we moved into a new guild, which I think has been this guild since that point. You know, and then the upgrades just started coming thick and fast. We had Anakin at 7-star Gear 12, Ahsoka, Veers, Qui-Gon Jinn. 7-star Yoda got completed his journey. Anakin and Ahsoka ships were 7 stars. Ability maps, we started getting Zetas on a regular basis. Fleet rank 10. We did our first Naboo raid. And that's when we completed a quest that would have helped us with more experience. So that was week 9 we did that. Activated Yoda, Sfaj, Plo Koon, and the fighters got 7 stars. Rex was the first Zeta on the Lost Commander here. I think he was our first Omicron as well. That was at 10 weeks. Not bad at all. And at week 12, we did our first relic. Relic 5 as well on Anakin. So yes, the man who is, you know, the story of Star Wars was always about, you know, was our first guy, Relic 5. One of my favourite actors and characters in the story. Not necessarily in this game, but yeah, I love Anakin. I think it was great. It was definitely my childhood there. And yeah, then R2's journey was complete with a bunch of other 7 stars. Our next relic ended up being Ahsoka, and just to kind of put into perspective, I don't think I won't do it this way. We're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 relics. 22 relics after a year, which is insane. That's absolutely crazy that we've managed to get that many relics. You know, by week 15 we had relic 5 Ahsoka, Snips, and then by week 20, just, you know, another 5 weeks later, because, you know, we're kind of ramping it up here, Master Qui-Gon and Padawan Obi-Wan both went to relic 5. 2 weeks later, those two were both at relic 7 for our Duel of the Fates assault battle. Then 2 weeks after that, Mara Jade was at relic 5, and our first completion towards getting Starkiller. We decided that I was going to get Starkiller up and running because he's such a great character to have, and he's definitely been a stalwart on this roster ever since. Then relic 3 Yoda 2 weeks after that, and then a little bit of a break, but 2 weeks after that was relic 5 Dasher Endar. So about every 2 weeks we were getting a relic 3 or relic 5 character. So that was our second Starkiller at week 29 weeks in, and we had 2 requirements for Starkiller done. Then only a week later, General Kenobi went to relic 3, and then a week later he was at relic 5. But also in that same week, Darth Talon went to relic 5 as well. So yeah, 2 relic levels up there. And then it slowed down just a tiny bit, but that isn't to say we were not still killing it on the relic front, because by week 35, Kyle Katarn, the last requirement for Starkiller, was at relic 5, and we did the Starkiller event live on the recording. Didn't do a stream. Sorry, I will get to doing streams hopefully at some point. But we unlocked Star Killer, and also that same week, 7-star the Scout Trooper as well. But the big one was getting Star Killer. We activated him. Not only did we activate him, we activated his first Omicron here, along with a couple of his Zetas as well. So yeah, he went straight up there. Was not relic level, but only 2 weeks later, Starkiller was at relic 5, and a week after that, Emperor Palpatine was at relic 7. So the kind of Starkiller team was born and kind of taking shape very quickly. Where is it here with my? You know what? We'll look at it here. So, you know, we already had General Kenobi relic 5, and then we added in Mara, Starkiller, Emperor Palpatine, and we were farming Visas. But bear in mind, you kind of got these. Visas, you know, does what she does, but most of the time I don't find that she is, you know, doing much that, you know, she just is the thing to fill the requirement for the Grand Arena Omicron there. And only a week after that, so there was a week between like each of these relics. So week 37, relic 5 Starkiller. Week 38, relic 7 Palpatine. Week 39, relic 3 Qui-Gon Jinn with his Omicron. Week 40, relic 3 Darth Traya. And then week 42, relic 7 Commander Luke Skywalker. Okay, so that was the first requirement on our way to our current journey of Galactic Legend Leia here. So Commander Luke, and wanting to get his team up and running, because even at some lower gear levels, the team still hums and really does a lot of work. Then we had a bit of time just getting a bunch of 7 stars, Lando and Lobot and Drogon, the Negotiator, and was up to 7 stars by week 45. And, you know, we're going about, 6 weeks ago now? At week 47, R2-D2 was completed and got up to Relic 8, and Captain Rex was at Relic 7. So 2 more requirements completed at week 47 for Leia. And then the next week after that, Scout Trooper was at Relic 7. I mean, to get these Relic 7s, you know, I'm going to also touch on one in just a second. Getting them to Relic 7 pretty much back to back for 3 weeks consistently. That's, you know, pretty insane rate there. Because only the week after that as well, Captain Drogon was also Relic 7, and then we had 7-star 3PO, Nisa was 7 stars, and Shakti was 7 stars as well. Week after that, we 7-starred Greedo, ready for Jabba, getting some Jabba stuff in there where we can. And then at week 51, Princess Nisa was at 7 stars. We upgraded a few of her. Sorry, no, Nisa was not 7-star. Nisa was 7-star at week 49. At week 51, she was at Relic 7. And completed and done. And then only a week later, which is today, 3PO and Chewie, Relic 7. All the Relic 7s done for the lovely Galactic Legend Leia Organa here. We are halfway officially to completing her requirements, with Relic 5s and 3s left, which, as I say, we should be able to crank through these even quicker than the relics. But I mean, if we're doing Relic 7s at the pace of about, I'd say, a week and a half on average, you know, just think about the pace that we can get some of this stuff done. So, wow, I mean, yeah, it's been pretty insane. I think this year has really been an eye-opener for me as to the pace that you can do things in this game. I wanted to do it kind of a journey for myself as a second account for my main account, where you know, I've been a little dolphin spender. You know, I've bought Lightspeed. I keep getting those mixed up. Don't tell me it's not just me, please. Lightspeed bundles. I've bought a bunch of Lightspeed bundles on my main account as my kind of main purchases over the past couple of years. Excuse me. So yeah, I wanted to see as well, with us having much better Galactic Legends now than probably when I first started. Like, I didn't have Leia Organa when I started my main account. Jabba wasn't even out when my main account first started. I think Lord Vader. Yeah, Lord Vader was like the last one, because I know the Bad Batch event was out on my main account when I first started. So I was around the time when Lord Vader came into the game. And then we got Jabba, and then Leia. So things were very different back then as well. And, you know, I couldn't dream of doing a year of this game and having 22 relic level characters after 52 weeks a year of this game. And free to play to boot as well. So if you're out there and you're wondering, you know, guys, such grind, yes, enjoy the grind though. Get the characters you want. I'm enjoying this. Like, I love the Star Wars galaxy as it is, and the stories and stuff. Certain ones, maybe not so much, but we're going to. I'm not here to talk about that. I'm here to talk about this game. But I love this game. You know, if I didn't love this game, I don't think I'd be able to run 2 accounts side by side as it is. So yeah, and also, you know, you look at this, like 3PO and Chewie is a completed one for Jedi Master Luke as well. R2-D2 is completed for and this is what we talk about when we talk about this, the 5-way farming, whatever you want to call it. You know, these 3 here with your Executor and your Profundity as well. Look at all these here that we've got Outriders there, which Outrider is needed for Jabba. All this stuff here as well that is going to be needed. You know, I mean, this is so much easier to do in this day and age than it ever has been. They sped up the Relic 85. They've given you more shards for your ships, for your Phoenix and other characters. You know, and really made it so much more accessible last year. When I started this account, I deliberately started this at the time when they released the update. So they've made it so much more accessible for you out there. So if you, I'm sure those of you that are watching are players as it is, but don't be disheartened by it. You know, I mean, this stuff is so much fun. You know, the stuff I've got on my main account, I absolutely love, and I'm loving doing a slightly different way of doing things. I'm going to have Galactic Legend Leia on this account before I've got it on my main account. So, you know, and that just gets you the kind of thing you can do. There's, you know, there's plenty of other things to do still. You know, so, you know, I mean, if we talk about what the future of the next possible like 6 months to a year is going to look like, I mean, we know in about a month to 2 months time we're going to have unlocked Galactic Legend Leia, so really looking forward to that. So she's going to be unlocked. After she is unlocked, we are looking at, I will probably try and complete the Gaz event, potentially. Maybe. I don't know if I can complete it, because I do need Droideka. It's on the docket because Droideka is on the same thing as Xanadu Blood. You know, but at least we're then definitely going to be going into Jedi Knight Luke. Wampa is on the to-do. CLS is ready. Rolo and Cholo are going to be ready. C-3PO just needs a little bit of an upgrade. 2PO, need to get some bounty hunters and get him finished at 7 stars. And that also means the ships, which we're doing as well for the Millennium Falcon, so we need that. Hermit Yoda's to do as well, which is going to require our Mark II currency. Lando's going to be done, so we don't need to do much with Lando. The only other one out of this would be Darth Vader. Which, again, guess what? Once Darth Vader's needed for Executor. You know, and I've kind of spoken about this in previous weeks about potentially this may have to be the next like main farm. As you know, if I get Jedi Knight Luke, I can get Places of Power done. Potentially, I need Revan for that. So maybe. But you know, the Executor, to have Negotiator and Executor would be great. They're 2 really good ships. And we're kind of then going to be going into Jabba, as you've seen, I've got him on the list to kind of do. And even if we have a look at the Jabba farm right here, I mean, a lot of stuff's already farmed to 7 stars in the way of the shipment stuff. Dash is already there. Cantina, Boosh is going to be done. You know, Skiffguard is I think he only costs 12, so he's nice and cheap. And a bunch of cheap stuff here. So yeah, wow. It's been crazy, and I've thoroughly enjoyed getting these videos up for all of you out there to watch and enjoy, and see where the account is going. You know, there's others out there going to compare. I like seeing what, you know, the likes of Nooch has got his Nooch Vader, which he's been doing since about just before this account got started, so it's really interesting to see that as well, especially with the new clones that have come out. Got Sanjita as well. I need to go in and have a look at the kind of latest with him, because he started his as well kind of just before Nooch. So they're a couple of weeks ahead, and it's really interesting to see like what they've been doing with theirs. Nooch has also got his perfect farming guide that, in his opinion, I think it's also probably pretty damn close to, at this moment in time, the perfect way to get the strongest like bang for your buck roster there is. This definitely isn't the fastest and best thing I could do, you know, but it's still, I think, you know, it's not terrible. It's still pretty strong. We've got a Starkiller team, we've got a CLS team, we've got our Poncho Bros, we're gonna have Leia. I'm so looking forward to getting Leia, and I'm probably just going to be able to just throw her on defense, and people aren't going to be able to break it. And so what that means is we're going to have one wall. I'm clicking on the wrong thing. When Leia's unlocked, that means we're going to have one section, top or bottom. I'll put her on one of the front, which probably will just be unbreakable, which takes the pressure off us as a, you know, going into attack, knowing that we just have to beat the top or the bottom, you know. So yeah, so looking forward to that. It's a shame. We'll see if we can get back up to Bronzium. But yeah, that's pretty much it, everyone. I really hope you've enjoyed listening to me ramble on about what the year has been like. And make sure you like, subscribe this video, go back and like and subscribe. Well, not subscribe on the other videos, you need to subscribe the once, obviously, but please, like, if you've enjoyed the videos, go click like on all of them. It doesn't take much at all, and it is super appreciated. Comment down below. Let's get some conversation going. What's been your favorite thing of this year? You know, has it been a blunder that I've made? You know, the most exciting, you know, unlock that there's been, maybe the most interesting part, or video, or whatever it is. But please get involved. Let's talk to each other, see what, you know, and yeah, I think we're gonna have another year 2 is on the way for free to play, and it's gonna be interesting. Year number 2, very, very interesting. So I will catch you next week for some more Galaxy of Heroes. Bye for now.